من ربك ربي الله ما دينك ديني الإسلام.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Deen Matters Family Edition. Every family wants peace, but many families feel like they're in pieces. Dr. Slimi, what is peace in a family?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. Quran does actually guide us to peace in the family by giving us the ingredients. And the two ingredients Allah highlighted in Surah Al-Rum, after He mentioned that one of the purposes, one of the reasons why we get married and have partners in our lives, with a husband or wife, it's because we find in them peace. It's referred to here as sakina, which is a component, essential component of peace. Peace is the mood, not only the mood of the house, the mood of the mind, the mood of the family. The relationship is a peaceful relationship. And the longing to one another is primarily because of the peace the husband finds in the wife or the wife finds in her husband. Sadly, these days, you ask either the husband or wife, when do you find peace? They would tell you, a wife would say when he goes to work, because she can't stand him. Or he would say when I leave home. Unfortunately, in counseling sessions, these things come up. So the two ingredients are highlighted in the Quran. وَمِنْ آيَاتٍ خَلَقَ لَكُم مِنْ أَنفُسِكُمْ أَزْوَاجًا لِتَسْكُنُوا إِلَيْهَا. So you find peace in one another, tranquility. وَجَعَلَ بَيْنَكُمْ مَوَدَّةً وَرَحْمَةً. He made between you two ingredients that will keep that peace. Mawadda, which doesn't translate in English, and I'll explain it, and Rahma, which is mercy. Mawadda is you are not there to argue with your partner, but rather to empower the partner. Even when you disagree, you don't want to dispute. You're always maintaining peace, not just peace like, when in military terms, maintaining peace could be by pushing away, not to fight against each other. No, your behavior always leads to some sense of peace and tranquility. So a husband should find peace when he goes home compared to where he is, at work or in the street or driving. And the wife likewise, when she meets her husband, she feels the sense of security. That is the real peace Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us. Mawadda, which is the first ingredient, unfortunately because of English translation, usually love, it's more than love. Mawadda is respect, care, concern for one another, trying to find excuse for one another, putting yourself in each other's shoes, trying to see things the way your husband or your wife see, the situation, not to be selfish, not to be my way or the highway. This is how we can define peace in the marriage. Tender, love, care. People talk love because the movies and songs about love, but in real life, it goes back to many things we'll discuss in the future. You build trust. You willing to listen before you speak. You respect each other's opinions, feelings. That's how. And when it's seen between the husband and wife, the mother and the father, children, they grow up peacefully. They learn peace by experience, by action, not just by word.
Dr. Slimi, you mentioned earlier about counseling, and from your experience, how is it possible that a husband and a wife, two people who are meant and supposed to find peace, end up becoming their worst enemies?
They think they made a mistake when they got married. This is very common. They tell you deep inside, when you start going below the surface, I really didn't want to marry this person, but I had no choice. I just wanted to get married. Or I realized it's a different person that I, married. So they come up with excuses, but Islam says, find a way to work out differences and accept. That's what the concept of qismat. This is what is meant for you. This is your qismat. This is your taqdeer. This is what Allah has meant. And Allah has meant for me, this is what. So this is the person. I always say to the husband and wife, she is your Jannah, he is your Jannah. So you want to go to Jannah, invest in him. Oh, but he is this and he's always angry. Find ways to overcome his anger. Oh, she's selfish, she does listen. Find a way to change that. Because people don't want to put the effort, or they say we have put enough effort. But when they put the effort, are they following up, or just say, oh, I did? It becomes like count. I did what I'm supposed to. It has to come from your heart, not just mind. Your heart has to want to make the effort. You enjoy helping your partner come out of that hole of selfishness, or that, ladder of anger, or, playing the gorilla at home. This is where people, they do think intellectually and become soulless actions. You understand? Soulless. It's not meant from your heart. It's just you do it because I'm going to make this work. No, it's not a business. Marriage is not a business. Marriage is a partnership. And that's why we say that before you marry physically, you marry spiritually first. Yes, mentally, we like the same ideas. You don't have to like the same things. You could be totally different. You like soccer, she likes cricket. You like, watching news, she likes to watch, old movies, whatever. That's not about taste. It's about that respect and that sense of trust. A woman feels she can lean on her husband. And a man feels like his wife is the person that he can trust the most. When you have those, you'll have peace.
MashaAllah, Dr. Slimi. May Allah give us the ability to have that person to lean on. And you touched on anger. I think that's a really, really, really important topic to explore about something that could disturb the peace. Really appreciate it, Dr. Slimi. Thank you for tuning in with us. Hit the subscribe button and drop your comments down below. As always, we love to hear from you. And until next time, Assalamu alaikum.